Morning, Carrie. Lovely to see you bright and early at our end. Remind us what this meeting is and why we should be interested back here in Britain. Seeing how it all works over there. We'll talk to you later on. Thank you very much for bringing us up to date.
A service will be held today in Belgium.
Looks like it's going to be one of those days where you don't know what's going to happen with the weather. Sarah, thanks very much.
Now,
Find a spot where security will let you speak to us, Carrie. Find a spot where security will let you speak to us, Carrie. And this is a very different political conference to any we see in Britain, isn't it? Does sound like a fascinating way of doing politics, and we'll be hearing a little bit more later on in the programme.
In other news today, Barack Obama has denied accusations by President Trump that he ordered phones at Trump Tower in New York to be tapped during last year's US election.
In a series of messages on social media, Donald Trump compared the alleged bugging to the Watergate scandal, as our North America correspondent Nick Bryant reports.
And I think Bellew thought, you know what, fair play, on one leg, you kept going.
Yeah.
So maybe a rematch. We'll have to operation or had an operation overnight. I'm not sure whether he'll be back.
And he'd already retired and come back from
Exactly.
retirement. So, yeah, David Hay, will we see him back in the ring? Who knows? John, thanks very much.
No.
We will watch very closely. Hilary Benn, it's good to talk to you, Chair there of the Committee on Exiting the European Union. Thanks for your time this morning.
Well, joining us from our London studio is the TV critic Emma Bullimore. Emma, good morning to you. I think you're either a Clarkson fan or you're not, but there's no arguing that it was a massive success when he was the main presenter alongside James May, Richard Hammond. Can they ever recapture that magic with the new presenting lineup, do you think? Things had plummeted, hadn't they, by the end? That's what Chris Evans, the reason why Chris Evans said he left. He'd done his best, but it wasn't enough. How do you go about fixing plummeting ratings, do you think, on a show like Top Gear? How much of a threat is that? Because last time Top Gear was on air, the new Clarkson show wasn't on air, but now they have had their series over on Amazon. Do you think that's the past, that people remain loyal to the brand of the programme or loyal to the presenters? Which way does it work, do you think?